Americans are killing themselves in record numbers. According to a Senate report released in late 2019, the combined mortality rate from suicides and alcohol-related deaths is higher than at any other point in the last 100 years. Suicides have not been so common since 1938, and one has to go back to 1910 to find mortality from alcohol-related deaths as high as it is today. The most dramatic rise in such deaths has been since 1999 among non-Hispanic whites, according to the Senate report. Drug, alcohol, and suicide deaths have risen in nearly every age group over the last decade. But the increase has been especially pronounced for younger Americans. Between 2007 and 2017, drug-related deaths increased by 108% among adults ages 18 to 34, while alcohol-related deaths increased by 69% and suicides increased by 35%, according to the report. Altogether, about 36,000 millennials have died what is called deaths of despair in 2017, with fatal drug overdose being the biggest driver. Now, what are deaths of despair? Well, it's not only suicide, but it's also deaths caused by drugs and alcohol. Now, in a sense, they're all suicide, either carried out quickly, for example, with a gun, or slowly with drugs and alcohol. But basically, suicide deaths related to the continual use of drugs and alcohol is on the rise. I think it's safe to say that whatever we're doing as a country to address this problem isn't working. I am sick of living in this culture of death. From abortion to drugs and alcohol to the promotion of unacceptable lifestyles, we are falling deeper and deeper into the pit. I'm tired of believers, especially me, sitting around and letting people suffer through their own personal hell, and we do nothing, and people all around us are dying and going to hell. Now, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to look at the causes of depression and suicide and address these deaths of despair. And we're going to look at what steps that we can take to restore the hope that God wants us to have. I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page to be kept up to date. We're going to tackle these deaths of despair. Hope can be restored.